Hi, my name is Stan The Annuity Man, America's annuity agent licensed in all 50 states. That's yours as well. Yes, I do sell annuities when they're appropriate and suitable, and I do encourage you to go to my site at theannuityman.com and get all of my books. We'll ship them to you for free, and you can also schedule a call with me one-on-one. No, you're not going to get some junior Stan or Stanette or Stanielle or whatever. You'll get Stan the Annuity Man himself, one-on-one, top agent in the country, and I will listen to your specific situation. And I have the guts to tell you if you do not need an annuity. Yes, that is true. So what are we talking about today? We're talking about multi-year guarantee annuities, which is the annuity industry's version of a CD. I love people when they go, I hate all annuities, Dan. Do you like CDs? Love CDs. Great. Then you love annuities because they're multi-year guarantee annuities. MYGAs are fixed rate annuities. They pretty much work the same, except for a couple of things that are pro-MYGA. And MYGA's multi-year guarantee annuities. But we're going to get to all of that. We're also going to cover what happens if you buy a multi-year guarantee annuity and you get to the end of the term. Let's just say you buy a 5-year multi-year guarantee annuity. What happens at year 5? What happens? What are the choices that you have? We're going to cover that, but not until I hear music. Okay, so let's just talk about in general multi-year guarantee annuities. If you go to my site at theannuityman.com, we have a live feed of the best rates for your specific state of residence. And the reason I say that is MYGAs are issued by life insurance companies and they are regulated and approved at the state level. So if you live in Nebraska, the rates will be different, the offerings will be different than if you live in Florida. So on our site at theannuityman.com, if you go there, you'll put in the state of residence and then you'll put the duration that you're interested in, say 5-year or 3-year, and then up will pop all of the top rates, and we'll have a yield to maturity column that you can say, okay, it's going to get me 3.4 or 2.6 or whatever. There are no 5s and 6 at the time of this taping. The interest rates are pretty low, and multi-year guarantee annuities are interest rate sensitive. The rates are not primarily based on current rates today. It's an overall picture of the annuity company's holdings, life insurance company holdings, and they have to make sure that they make a little bit of money with the investment grade stuff that they buy and also give you a yield as well. But what you'll find is multi-year guarantee annuities are very, very competitive when you're at the 3-year duration and out. Before 3 years, like 6 months up to that time period, CDs, certificates of deposit, really provide the highest yield. Now, I don't sell CDs. I'm not Stan the CD man. I'm Stan the Annuity Man. But CDs are great, and I would encourage you to go to a site like bankrate.com and search for the best national CD rates, and then go to theannuityman.com to search for the best MYGA rates. It's really, really that simple. Okay, so let's take kind of a 30,000-foot view. You bought the multi-year guarantee annuity from Stan the Annuity Man. That's fantastic. You're a client. We talked about it. It fit. You filled out the paperwork. You put the money in there, and you said, okay, I want to hold it for 5 years, right? Hey, that's great. So what's going to happen during those 5 years? No annual fees, no moving parts. The agent got paid a commission at the time of application. A one-time commission is built into the policy. You never see it, but typically it's between 0.5% and 1%. Up to say 2% depending on the carrier and their duration. So you're going to see that specific, let's say you bought a 5-year for 3%, you're going to see 3% annual interest for all 5 years. What happens at the end of those 5 years? Well, first of all, if you use us at theannuityman.com, which I hope you do, we are on top of it. We are a big-time technology company. We are going to start contacting you about 60 days before that time period ends. And we're going to say, okay, we're coming close to the maturity date. You've got 3 choices. So what are those 3 choices? You can say, you know what, Stan? Send me the money back with interest, or transfer it to this other IRA if it's in an IRA. And yes, you can buy multi-year guarantee annuities in IRAs and non-IRAs. The second thing you can do is you could say, I don't need the money. Let's just transfer it to another multi-year guarantee annuity. Let's see what the best rates are out there. And shop all carriers, and then we can do a transfer. If it's IRA to IRA, it's a non-taxable event transfer. If it's a non-IRA asset, it's what's called a 1035 transfer. 1035 refers to the IRS code, section 1035. If you have absolutely no life and you just want to look it up, that's it. So go look it up. But it says that you can transfer from one annuity to another, and it's a non-taxable event. So you can do that. Or the third thing that you can do is you could say, you know what, Stan the Annuity Man, I've been getting interest or I've just been letting it grow, but we need income now. So let's go shop for the highest contractual guaranteed immediate annuity or a deferred income annuity if you need it down the road for lifetime income. So you can, again, transfer from one annuity to another, but you can transfer from one annuity type to another annuity type. So let's go back over those three things again. At the end of the time period of the duration of the MYGA that you purchased from us, we're going to be in touch with you about 60 days before it matures, okay? So we're going to ask you this question. Do you want the cash? Do you want us to send you a check with all the interest? Do you want to transfer it to another annuity? You can do that, another MYGA. Or do you want to convert it and transfer it to another lifetime income stream type annuity? Those are your three choices. Bottom line, with all three choices, you have full control of the asset. Okay, so let's keep talking about what happens at the end of the term of your purchased MYGA that you bought from us. Number one, with the annuity companies, they're not all the same. Of course they're not. I mean, it's like herding cats. They're all different. That's the reason you need to use us, because we do understand the rules with each carrier and each specific contract. Some carriers, when you get to the end, they will renew it, but they won't lock you into a surrender charge. Okay, you can just renew it, which I'm not sure you want to do. We're going to shop for the highest contractual guarantees, and if you want to just stay in an annuity, we'll move it to another annuity. Some carriers, if you don't contact them, will lock it back in. That will never happen with us, ever, because we're on top of it. We're going to be in touch with you. I guess the only way it's going to happen is you never return our call because we're going to say, hey, it's coming due. You're 60 days out, you're 30 days out, you're 45 days out. What do you want to do? We're not going to allow that annuity company to relock you in because they would love to relock you into a lower rate. That's not going to happen on our watch when we are in communication about your specific annuity. The bottom line is you need to know the rules. Some companies will give you, they need to know what your plans are 30 days before the policy matures. Some companies need to know 30 days after the policy matures. Confusing, I know. Wouldn't it be a better life and wouldn't everyone get along better if all the rules were the same? Yeah, but they're not. I mean, the annuity industry would completely be a better place if all commissions on all annuity types were the same. There was full transparency from the standpoint of what agents make, etc. None of that exists. So let's stop dreaming. It is what it is, but understand that when you buy a multi-year guarantee annuity, the rules are going to be determined by the carrier that you choose and the product that you choose, and that's why you need to work with me at theannuityman.com so that we can help you, go through those rules and make sure that you take advantage of what you want to happen. Because at the end of the day with annuities, it's a customizable product. You have to tell us exactly what you want to achieve contractually. Remember the two questions. What do I want the money to contractually do? And when do I want those contractual guarantees to happen? With multi-year guarantee annuities, fixed rate annuities, you want to protect the principal, you don't want to pay any fees, and you want to get a guaranteed annual interest rate. Sounds familiar? Yeah, it's like CDs. Buying a CD, it's the annuity industry's version of a CD. But the end of term rules is where we really come in to play, and that we really help you and work side by side with you to make sure that everything happens the way you want it to happen. If you want to transfer, we can work on that. We can transfer it to another higher yielding MYGA. Hopefully it's higher yielding. Or if you say, hey, I want to cash it in, we'll make sure it's cashed in so you're not going to incur any surrender charges and it's done at the right time. Or if you want the money to transfer, if it's in an IRA, back to your IRA, we can help you with all of that. So at the end of the term, the key is to work with us to make sure that what you want to achieve gets achieved. Okay, so that's a lot about multi-year guarantee annuities. The buying part of it's real easy. We talk on the phone. You go to our site at theannuityman.com. You look at the rates for your specific state. You decide on it. We take care of all the paperwork for you. But where we really help you is at the end of that duration, at the time it's going to mature. We can help you get through those rules to make sure that everything happens just like you want it to happen. So with that, hit the subscribe button and I will see you on the next Stan The Annuity Man video.